pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as we get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for split 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field is behind. Another old lead from through 1 already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Bowen. As the rolling was flying up the front already as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it, Sinka. Tim Alford or Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punching straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back to some amazing racing for Season 4 of the Warren & Brown V8 Supercar Championship. If you haven't had enough after the Bathurst weekend, haven't had enough of the rain, haven't had enough of the action, we are back again with some amazing drives on circuit. Tonight, we are at Algarve International Circuit, a cracking place, 4.65 kilometres of beautiful black bitumen, white lines, red and white stripes, with some amazing Chevs and Mustangs out there fighting out for it. No Toyota Supras as yet. We'll be dreaming for those for a few years before they do come. But we have 56 cars on track tonight for the opening round, round 1 of Season 4. Our past few champions have all registered. Blake Warboys, who trumped the boys at the beginning of the year with some amazing driving, has come back and signed up for Season 4. Rian Leonage is back again to defend his title, and James Scott has signed up to see if he can finally clinch from that second place to the first place. Will we see an up and rising star like young Mueller come through and show the boys at the top end that they can shape up and rub shoulders with them? Or will there be some more boys coming from the back of the pack, middle of the pack, showing up and being the new rising star? We are here tonight with our team in the background. Kobe is pushing the buttons, and Mr. James Watson is beside me to entertain you guys, all our fantastic, adoring fans of our drivers, not of us, but of our drivers. Welcome to the room, James.
Yes, sir. Happy to be back in the booth once again for my second season here at SRW TV, and I'm looking forward to this one. Obviously, these boys are going to have a tough act to follow, with that being one of, in my opinion, one of the best 1000s ever. But they're definitely going to be able to put on a show of their own. This track is absolutely phenomenal. This is exactly what you want to see from a racetrack. It's got all that great elements of corner diversity, a lot of elevation change. You know, every part of the track is throwing something new at you that's not the easiest to tackle, and I think it's going to put on some fantastic racing, and you know that whoever wins tonight is going to be bringing home an incredible win just because of the difficulty this track will bring.
I think you're totally right. I think we have grown to expect amazing stuff from the drivers in this series, and I don't think tonight's going to be any different. These boys have shown us what they can do on a multitude of tracks. We've been at this track before. We are following the official series at the moment, so we are going to be falling in line with that. But the boys out there have put on some amazing shows in the past on this track, and I'm no doubt it's going to be any different tonight. I think it's going to be absolutely spectacular. Some of the boys are already out there cracking some great times out there and showing us what they're going to do. Rian Leonage has already hit a 147 out there with the last few minutes of practice coming through. Ryan Mueller up the pointy end straight away for the series with a 148.14, so not far. Blake Warboys rear-cussing himself back out there to go for it and go hard. And we've got Billy Moles, Stone Street, Dooley. Oh, mate, the names continue. They go all the way through, and they are looking spectacular.
Absolutely. Continuing the theme of everyone being ridiculously close to one another after qualifying. Or hopefully it'll continue when we're actually through qualifying, at any rate.
We're about to start any second, actually. It's just ticking in. It is ticking in. Here we go. Look at them all, as you mentioned.
Oh, my Lord.
They're like rabbits out of a rabbit hole during a feeding frenzy, and they are going for it.
It's never ending. Look at this.
Oh, look at this. I've got goosebumps. I don't know about you, but I've got goosebumps. This is absolutely going to be a cracker of a season. Generally, when we get a big bunch of drivers register for the series, we don't get them all showing up on the first night. Looks like Bathurst has left a nice taste in their mouth, and they're all raring for it.
I think this is straight up taking like 30 seconds just watching everyone leave pit road, and we're still not done. There's still cars coming out.
There is cars coming out everywhere, and I'm just checking to see how my paints are looking. I'm just going to see if I can refresh my trading paints because I don't think it is at my end. But also, viewers, let us know if you're watching someone out there, supporting someone out there. Let us know. Let us know who you want to see, who's on track. We've got cameras which we can go from the top end to the bottom end. You know, we want to show everyone out there having a cracking time. Right. Looking good. Douglas is out there already. Can we see anyone out there that anyone wants to see? We've got to Howdy Steve and crew, Craig Healy, Go, EWT, Racing Scott, Weston and Brady Taylor. Can we return 6 p.m. needs? No, mate, I can't confirm anything tonight. I don't know if I'm Arthur or Martha or just flying by the seat of my pants tonight. But there's going to be a lot of action. Mr. Watson, what are you thinking? Whose light did shine on you for this season, mate? Who do you think out of last season you want to see go that extra mile?
I'm looking at James Scott. You know, he came up just short last season after leading for a good chunk of the season. And honestly, there was quite a few times where he was the fastest car on track. Just had a few races where things didn't go his way. I know there were a few times where he was taken out, got caught up in some random incidents that cost him a huge haul of points. And if those don't happen and he's able to get through and get up to the lead like it looked like he was going to at those particular moments, I think he's going to be a hard one to beat. I think all that motivation is going to fuel him to bring it home this time around.
Not sure if he's making the grid tonight, so we'll see what happens there. It's going to be interesting. He'll be starting on the back foot straight away, but we've seen these boys. They miss around, and it doesn't stop them, doesn't perplex them at all. They get cracking into it, and they go for it like crazy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm looking at the entries, and I don't see him.
No, he look. I know that he was going to be tough to make it there tonight, but we'll see how he gets there. Who got here? Grandma Lee, Jasa Fuentes. Good to see you, mate. One of my favourite names out there when I like to yell out names. There's a few that really roll off the tongue, and not many better than Cifuentes. But have a look at that track map just there that popped up for a few seconds, and have a look at that. It's like a bingo night out there. Just pick your numbers, legs 11, legs 49. Here we go. It is crazy out there.
Yeah, it reminds me of when we were at Tsukuba last season for the GR86s, and all the cars took up the entire map. This is a lot crazier than that, since Portimao is a much bigger circuit than Tsukuba.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And it's going to be a spectacle no matter what. I can see already around Leonard's just set the fastest lap of the 147.705. He's putting it out there. Ryan Mueller is on a 147.95, so 2/10 behind. Billy Mole, a 148.384. So the times are already dropping very, very quickly. And Mueller has continued the form that he has started with from Season 3 and Season 2 this year.
See somebody kicking up dust.
There is. I don't know who it was, though. There's a few new liveries up there. EWT's updated their livery. That looks pretty special. They've got rid of the Tassie Tiger. I really like the Tassie Tiger on there. All right, we're looking real good now. Mueller out on track. Looks like a slightly different colour.
James Scott is just connected.
Oh, here we go. The gauntlet's being thrown down. We have got all the big boys out there, all the middle boys, and all the little boys. So everyone is out there big time. Let's go, SRB team. Jet Murray thought I'd show up. Mr. Dead, high five. Apex, good luck all racing tonight. I'll be out there, but a lady friend asked me out, so I had to take it. Mitch? Well, never does something surprise me from you, Mitch. You got your priorities wrong from the day dot. A bit of a barrier there by, who's that? That is, someone's kissed it big time. All right, we will have the lap times coming through in full qualies in the coming days, weeks. But we will just fight it through as we go now. Look, got 149 row. Ryan Nielsen has got himself up into 148.2. Ryan Nielsen has gone up a level and a half here. Billy Mole in 4th. Wilby Cannon 5th. Stevie Banks 6th. Travis Daly 7th. Troy Dooley 8th. Oh, Stone Street's just popped himself up into 6th place. He is only 5/100ths off the back of Will Buchanan. So there's some great pace there. Stevie Banks is 7/100ths behind him. This is crazy. The times between these boys are absolutely nuts. Travis Daly and Troy Dooley, virtually the identical time. 1/1000th behind them is Will Morgan. Luke Page is literally on the same time as Will Morgan. Then 6/100ths. The grid is crazy close. We have got 2 seconds all the way down to 20th place. 1 second gap is down to 7th place at the moment. So great pace out there, Mr. Watson.
Yeah, and it's funny, I looked at Stone Street's time in practice, and I think he was P5, P6 towards the end of practice, so it's not that surprising to see him up here in P6 on the qualification table right now. Things are getting off to a pretty good start for old Stoney.
Yeah, well, a few people still haven't set some lap times, and 2 of the fastest boys haven't done so. We've got a time there for more boys we're waiting for. James Scott, we're waiting for him. Blake Gallen hasn't set a time just yet either. Christopher Blanchard, Mitchie Noble, who's just told us he's gone on a date instead of racing. Don't know what the hell. We're going to have to book a psychiatrist appointment with him. So there's a few other names that are raring to go to get up there. Mrs. Scott's on the screen now. See how he will go. The title fight, for those of you who don't know, went down to the wire, to the last round. You know, it was amazing. You know, Ryan Mueller, James Scott, and Ryan Leonard fought all the way through to the last round. So it was absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, and fingers crossed we see the exact same thing again.
Oh, no doubt. There's a lot of new names here as well, man. So there could be a few surprises out there. I've got a pro out here, Jack Snove. There's another Lukey Page. Some of the names that I don't know out there that we know are super fast guys as well, that we don't know how fast they are. There are a couple of boys with some really high ratings, so it should be easy. Steve has secured an interview with Mr. Cooper Murray. I have. We're just trying to get the nuts and bolts because my personal life, being a dad, is quite busy. But yes, we will be in the coming days or week. We will be having a interview of myself and Mr. Cooper Murray after his beautiful expedition out at the rainy Bathurst, sitting in the top spot until he got a beautiful little love tap by I think it was Mr. Payne, and lost him the top spot. Would have he made it all the way through to the end? We don't know, but you know what could have been, should have been, is a great conversation to have. Let's have a look. How is Mr. Warboys doing on the timing chart? Is he got himself up to the pointy end just yet? Warboys on the track. Where is he? Can you see him, Mr. James?
Not
Blake Warboys. Where'd you go, Mr. Warboys?
Yeah, he is not on track at all.
Oh, maybe he's registered and hasn't been able to get himself in the car just yet. We'll see how that one goes.
Yeah, it was P3 after practice.
It was Mr. Golding that bumped him. That's right. Thank you, Steph.
Oh, he is now on the track right now.
Excellent. A former champion who won the Pro Series at the middle of the year and the Pro Series on Tuesday night. So we had a Sunday series and the Tuesday series, so done exceptionally well. Then we can get a bit of a live view of him on track and in car. Excuse me for coughing. How unprofessional is that?
Yeah, I'm looking at. It looks like he's tried to set a lap time, but must have gotten off track all 4 times because it's shown he's tried to do 4 laps. All of them got the triple dashes of doom.
Yeah, he's probably pushing it like crazy too, no doubt, because you know, they want to be out there and going hell for leather, especially now we've got 2 minutes. So anyone who's out there on the grid want to be crossing that line pretty much now to get their final lap in, because we're looking at the timer cutting us off because it is a 20:40 tonight. So we will see these boys go out for a 20-minute sprint and then a reverse top 10 40-minute run, which will be a little bit more civil. But I'll tell you one thing that I'm really surprised out there is that I've hardly heard anyone call in anything to RC for impeding or anything like that. With 50-plus cars on track, it is a massive surprise. The boys out there are conducting themselves in a very, very professional manner.
Yeah, that is incredible. And, oh, well, we see, as we say that, someone looping it in the back, one of the Pelicans.
Yep, Blake Gallen. Yep. Yes, he's called it in. Oh, no, that was James Scott just called one in. So he's been impeded somewhere along it. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough time to get himself down to pointy end, but if you have a look at it at the moment, Ryan Leonard is in the pits. He's conceded that, so he's got to be out there. Where's James Scott? He's got to be crossing. Oh, I don't know if he's going to have time to set a decent lap. He's going to have to fight himself all the way up to 10th for the reverse top 10. I think coming in late into the server is going to cost him some mega time, and probably not a great way to start the series for him. It could end up in some frustration.
Yeah, but isn't that how it goes? You know, the moment we say, oh, wow, we haven't heard anyone call anything in, and like 5 seconds after he calls it in.
I know. I just jinx everyone, don't I? I got to start wearing one of those some charms or something to so I don't rub the jinx off on people.
Yeah, it's definitely only a you thing. It doesn't happen to me quite a bit. Nope. No siree. Nope. Can't think of many examples of that.
Oh, well, looks like that's it. It's just cut off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at these times. Look how close they are. It is. Oh, I hate it when iRacing does that. It just skips it straight away. It's gone straight to gritty. We didn't even get a chance to show you who finished where. Okay, let's go. They're already gridding up, so we'll go quickly through it. Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, our starting places, the qualifying as it's finished for round 1 of season 4 of the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship. We have got Rian Leonage in the top spot, got himself a cracking time and .128. 1/10 behind him is Ryan Mueller. Mueller is setting himself a target to be out there as a very, very fast boy, so it should see how he goes for the season. Will Morgan have fantastic finish to the season last season, I should say, not last round. Had a cracking drive. Will Buchanan back to the series in 4th place. Ryan Nielsen in 5th. Troy Stonestreet from WKMP in 6th. Billy Mole has done a nice return for 7th place. Stevie Banks from PER in 8th. Jack Snove in 9th place. Luke Page in 10th. We've got Travis Daly in 11th, Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports in 12th, Troy Dooley from Performance Sim Racing in 13th, Blake Urquhart from PER in 14th. In 15th, we've got Daniel Clutterbuck from TMX. 16th, we've got David Duddle. In the 17th, we've got John Gallen from PER. 18th, we've got Jace Douglas from Murray Performance. 19th place, Chris Blanchard from WKMP. 20th place, Oliver Patterson. And the list goes on and on. We are getting ready. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to finish the grid. We have got a couple of seconds left to go, but the top 20 is there. We have got 50-plus cars out on track, peeps. We have got ourselves a massive grid to go through. We're waiting for a few people to come in. We're still waiting for 10 cars to sit on track as they're coming through. I'm going to go through and go to Peter Pav. We're going to start with Peter Pav in 30th place on my camera and get him going, and we will have some massive fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Season 4 of the Warren and Brown V8 Supercar Championship. Tonight we are at Algarve. We are about to get running. The engines are revving. The boys are having an absolute cracker out there tonight. Times are looking very, very special. Engines are ready to go. I've got a full bore in my ear. This V8 is going to break a few eardrums, but have a look at that queue all the way to the corner going back. They said Bathurst, they want the GT cars, the other cars, the smaller classics back in there as well as the supercars. They want more cars on track. You don't want more than this right now. This is going to be spectacular. Waiting. We should be ready to go any second. We are past. We're waiting for a couple of drivers to enter on there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warren and Brown V8 Supercars Championship is green flag. We are go, go, go. The front guys have all got themselves a fantastic start. Have a look at this grid as they all come down to the first corner. What a way to go. Rian Leonage has taken out beautifully. Travis Daly has onked it in behind him. Sorry, Ryan Mueller, then Morgan, Stonestreet and Buchanan as they come through the corner. Already too wide. A few guys going a little bit wider than they have to. A couple of guys having a bit of a blink as well. But we've got through the first corner of a little bit of dust, but not much carnage at all. Leonage has got himself 5/10 already on Mueller. Mueller on the back for his teammate Morgan has pulled out another 5/10. So these boys are tracking quite nicely. Stonestreet, fantastic start. Billy Mole, Buchanan, Nielsen, Banks, Daly and Nove. All the boys are coming through cleanly. We've got a car rotating in the back there. I think it's Jordan Pine.
And James Scott.
Look at these boys trying to avoid each other. I'm not sure if James has seen him or not, but he has got himself rotated as well. We'll have to go back after the first lap and check these boys out. He has got a lot of work to do, and I hope this doesn't deter him from competing for the rest of the season, because he is starting on the back foot in a big way. We've got Blake Warboys in the back there as well coming through the pack. He's got himself through. Jordan Williams has called something in for the incident. How good's that Vodafone car look as it comes through flashing on that camera? A little bit of loose end. Oh, he's pulled it out just in time, so there's no impact. There's a fair few new liveries out there, mate, so we're going to have to be on our tippy toes to see who is who. We've got one of the pro sim guys coming through, professional sim racing team. Whoa, look at this go. Algarve, thank you very much. Tonight is going to be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, not a whole heck of a lot of incidents outside that one big kind of melee that James Scott was involved in. Oh no!
Oh, who is that? That's Troy
Dang it.
Dooley.
I only talked about the first lap. Whatever happened after the first lap is not on me.
Oh my God! I tell you what, it's all great because SDK is not doing its thing at my end. I'm just gonna have to watch what's on screen tonight, so we'll keep battling away with that. But Troy Dooley did get himself a little bit sideways there. Oh, James Scott looks like he got a bit of a hand there around there too. So we'll see how that one goes. He's lost himself a packet of positions coming through there. All of them coming down really tight. Oh, a little bit of rubbing there. Coming through on the inside. It looks like Peter Pav is on the inside line, and him and James Scott. Oh, look at that. I don't think Peter Pav had much of a choice there. He had someone on the inside of him as well, so there wasn't much room to go as well. Woo.
Yeah, and I don't think James knew that they were 3 wide, because you could tell the line he took in, he was kind of cutting the corner off like he thought they were still 2 wide, and they became 3 like right at the turning point, so it was not enough time for James to even know what in the world was going on. Oh, I think Weston went around.
Scotty Weston.
Yeah, Scott Weston.
Yeah, he has. He's had a bit of a rotation down there. Let's see how he's gone around that track. If you are watching, someone let us know. Here we go. Scotty Weston is right there. He's coming up behind Clutterbuck. By the look of it, looks like the rear end just gave way on him. And a little bit of early season jitters. You can see them coming down the main straight. They are still going side by side. Warboys is making his way through as well. Ryan Nielsen's continuing some form he had from last season, doing a cracking job already. Nielsen is sitting in, 7th place. Oh, there goes my boy Brandon Levin and Luke Page swapping some dirt and some rubber. Whew. Tell you what. These boys are putting on some tight braking in there. Look at Luke Page, new boy to the series, already putting a lot of pressure there on Brandon Levin.
Oh, no!
Oh, we have contact in the back. We've got Cowie. Cowie's had contact with someone in the back there. I'm not sure who, but it looks like it might be with someone. Looks like Oliver Peterson might have been involved with him. Cowie has just called that in. The undulation of this track is really starting to get some of these. Oh, look at that. Oh, Peterson. Oh, and Cowie's landed right across the front of another car.
Yeah, he just got turned into a cue ball right there. Yeah. There's nothing he can do.
Not sure who Cowie got stuck in there with, but it ended up in Oliver Peterson was the bystander that copped it more than the other 2 drivers.
Yeah, it looked like one of the WKMP Mustangs. Oh, and this is another incident. Couldn't quite tell who that was that got sent around.
Here we go. It's a bit... All right, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, he nearly held it. That's Alan Mazzaroli coming there beside James Scott, viewers, and they've got themselves 3 wide. And Alan, unfortunately, a little bit lacking of experience in there, got a bit of the shakes by the look of it. Oh no! Leonage is in the wall. He's requested a tow. We need to see what has happened here. He doesn't sound happy on there. Has he blown an engine? He's come through. Something is not right here. Oh, we'll have to find out. I know Laz is usually watching the show. Laz, let us know. Oh yes, engine popped. Did you see the smoke come out the back end? Yep, looks like he's lost the engine. Oh, what a spanner in the works tonight. James Scott started from the back, couldn't get a quality lap in. Warboys is working his way through. Rian Leonard, as reigning champion, has blown an engine by the look of it. It's all starting the drama from round 1, and it's going to be spectacular. Ooh, 46, incident responsibility. He's got himself a drive-through. Yeah, and I should know that number because I reckon that's Brandon Levin. It is
Yep,
Brendan Levin. He's got himself a drive-through. He won't be happy about that, but he will be taking that run. Ryan Mueller has taken the lead position. What a way to start the season. A cracking finish, finished in third for the title of Season 3, not far behind the two lead drivers, and now is leading round 1, heat 1.
Yeah, Ryan was like the fourth person we talked about as far as our potential favorites for the championship, and right now he is the first of them by a mile. You look at that, the other three cars that we mentioned are well down the order. You know, Scott's had his issues, Warboy's had a poor qualifying effort, Leonage blowing the motor. Like, this is exactly how Ryan Mueller would have drawn it up. Like, this is going exactly the plan for him right now. This is incredible.
Yep. There's Laz, that's Ryan's dad, who's his crew chief out there, Doc Hudson, for those of you who watch cars. He is first time he's blown his engine for a while. It was very unusual, mate. It's the first time I've seen him do it myself on track, but it has opened up the championship already. Round 1 might be the drop round that some of the faster boys will take as their drop round, because Ryan Mueller, he's starting on a very big positive. He is out there. He's even pulled away from his teammate, Will Morgan. 2.6 seconds he's pulled away from him already. A bit of side-by-side action there by EWT and Patterson. Patterson working his way back after being the bystander in that collision between Cowie and the other car, which we don't know. Scotty Weston had a cracking finish to the season last season round, so it could be spectacular for him. Oh! Might have been a slowdown those two guys was serving, and they nearly got in the way and got short-shifted out of that track. Brandon Levin's doing his drive-through as we speak. It's Jordan Williams out there at the moment. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure who that other car is. Oh, that's Robbie Baxter in his new livery. Okay. He's got something new going on there. It looks like, what is it? It looks like a Super Cheap Auto homage livery.
Yeah, didn't he say he had some, like, interesting news coming up when we interviewed him at the season finale last time around, or am I misremembering?
Mate, you got a better memory than me. You're probably right. We'll have to find out how that story unfolds, because I can't remember for the life of me. Looks like SDK is finally settled down, which is really good. Fastest lap out there at the moment is a 1:49.185 by Ryan Mueller in first place. He's got himself a 2.75 gap to Will Morgan, his teammate, who we know has been very, very fast. Leonage has gone through Toad, and he's back out of the pit, so he's working his way back through the field. He will catch the boys at the rear end at some point. So we have got officially 49 cars on track tonight, which is amazing. We've had a couple of blowouts, which is good to see that the boys are still out there fighting for it. Martin Lipsky, the new livery for the Tulip Racing team. Oh, he's had to pull out of that so he could avoid contact. Oh, stay off the dirt. That's the only thing you needed to do there. That downhill braking point is going to hurt a few people, I believe. It is a unpredictable as it looks, downhill and hard braking at the same time.
It's already caught a few people out. I mean, that's where most of the action has happened tonight. Is right there in that hairpin.
Yeah. Blake Warboys up 32 places. Correct me, 33 places. He needs another 5 places to get himself on the front of the grid for the reverse top 10. So at the moment, reverse top 10 position is Blake Urquhart, Travis Daly, Luke Page and John Gallen all fighting for it. Johnny Gallen up 5 places. Peter Pav up 10. James Scott up 30. So an absolute cracker. He is only 5 places behind Blake Warboys. So lots of action to come. Ryan Nielsen continues his amazing form, Mr. Watson.
Yeah, this is a heck of a scrap right here. There is hardly any space between these two. It's a good, I don't know if I want to say straight up recovery drive, but Ryan did not get that good of a jump off the line. So he lost some position. So it is a bit of a recovery drive that's going pretty well. These two are just throwing haymakers at each other.
Look at them go, though. We're not too disfamiliar of these two fighting each other either. Will Buchanan and Ryan Nielsen have been up and around each other for a while. Nielsen is continuing some great form, but right behind him is Stevie Banks. He's only 2/10 behind him, and he is looking for that opening. Have a look how nice and wide he went, and watch how he's going to get on the back of them. He's maintained some good pace out of that corner. Nielsen's on the inside, having a bit of a snip there on Buchanan. Is it going to be enough for him to get through? Buchanan's on the outside, Nielsen on the inside. They go side by side, but not quite enough. Buchanan's out wide. Nielsen's still trying to tuck it in underneath him. Banksy's following through. A bit of harsh braking there by Nielsen. Banksy's nearly up the back end of them. Who's going to get the better exit? The better exit is coming out by Nielsen, but look at these guys still going. Banksy has got Jax Nova behind him as well, having a bit of a sniff. This is not over. This is going to be a four-way tussle within a couple of corners. Here we go again. Nielsen on the outside, a bit of rubbing from both of them. Nice work. Oh, Banksy's been rotated around by Nova. Nova has got him around, but these boys will continue the fight around these next few corners. Oh, Banksy's not going to be a happy camper, man. He was in a fantastic position to take advantage if anything went wrong between Buchanan and Nielsen. Here's the replay. Side by side. I'm not sure if Banksy knew he was there, but looks like... Yeah, it looks like Mr. Nove misjudged his braking point. 669 Blanchard has just called something in, so he has had himself a bit of a mischief as well. Here's Michael Kwashi having a great little run through. Blake Warboys at the moment up 35 still. James Scott 33. Top 10, John Gallen having a cracker night, mate. 7 places up.
Yeah, it's good to see this for Gallen. He had a lot of pace last season, but he also had some horrendous luck. I lost track of how many incidents he was involved with. A lot of them were not his fault. So this is honestly a run he's needed just to start the season off good. After all that, oh boy, this
is. Jax Nova was involved in the incident with Mr. Banksy, but we've got in front of him. Who is that in front of him, mate?
Oh, Douglas got turned.
Douglas got turned or turned himself? Let's have a look.
I don't know. I just saw him broadside for a second.
Yep. Max has got Blake Warboys that he's fighting with. So Warboys is on the back of him just there. Here we've got Ryan Nielsen fighting it out with, I believe that's Travis Daly. Is that Travis Daly in the blue car?
Yeah, I think he just...
Travis Daly has swapped teams.
Yeah,
he swapped to WKMP. Well done to Mr. Daly. A nice little promotion there. Troy Dooley. Oh, Dooley got a bit of extra love around that corner. I'm not sure who it was by, but it was one of the Pelicans. There's a lot of Pelicans out there. I tell you what, the Pelicans flying flocks. Mr. Banks has brought all the weapons out tonight. Alex Zeke is up in 14th place.
It's the second time he's got turned around tonight.
Here we go. There's a drive through. All right. Net code between Douglas and 66. Oh, 333. So we've got a few things coming through. Troy Dooley is coming through. A few people being moved around at the back end of that thing. Little bit of love there. But I tell you what, we are down to the last 3 minutes, and Ryan Mueller has got himself nearly 5 seconds away from Will Morgan. He is absolutely on fire. Marty,
Hard
what
contact.
the hell? Do not park there, mate. You'll need to get yourself a long-standing ticket. Here we go, another replay. It looks like Timmy Miles. The new boy coming around. Oh, a little bit too hot. He's got out of the way. Got to be careful of your re-entry there. And he's done well with that. Nice and clean. Got another replay here. Stevie Martin. Two Pelicans there side by side. Going for it. Oh, what's he done there? Yeah, it looks like he's just rear brakes are just caught up to him big time. But we are down to the last 2 minutes and counting. We've got Stone Street there at the moment with Will Morgan. Stoney has just got past Will Morgan. We just saw the back end of that. He's been slowly getting his way up there. Billy Moles down in 4th place. But Ryan Mueller has taken this first heat for round 1 of the Warren and Brown Tools V8 Championship and taken it by 6 seconds. He's got it by the throat, and I don't think he's going to let it go very, very quickly at all. The funny thing out here at the moment is Blake Warboy's in 11th place. So if Blake stays in 11th place and the reverse top 10, Ryan Mueller will be right in front of him. Blake would be behind him. If Blake gets one more spot, he will get himself to the prime position, the pole position for the feature. Johnny Gallen at the moment is going to be in the front row with Luke Page. So it's going to be very interesting. Bit of netcode going on in the back end, viewers. So if you are wondering about some incidents out there. So, yeah, some of the stuff has been no further action. Here we have white flag. White flag. Look at these boys going side by side. We've got Ryan Nielsen still having a bit of fun there with Blakey Urquhart. Side by side. Look at these boys go. Nice and wide. Give him a little bit of extra room. Made sure he went out wider than he had to. Nielsen is putting pressure on, but I don't think he's going to be able to get past Urquhart in his new livery out there. Great bit of pace there. See the way he took that corner. The undulations of this track is fantastic. It is amazing to watch. We're going to have Johnny Gallen and Blake Warboys in the bottom picture. Warboys is trying to get himself into 10th place for the reverse top 10 with a couple of seconds left on the track. We are nearly done. Ryan Mueller will be coming around his final few corners as we go. Heat 1. Ryan Mueller from the Pelicans. PR takes round 1, heat 1 for season 4 as he comes through for the checkered flag. These boys are got to have some fun. The Pelicans will be pumped like you will not believe. They're going to love it. Blake Gallen's just recently joined. Here we go. He's separated through. We've got Stoney in 2nd place. William Morgan in 3rd. The battle comes across the line. I think Blake just missed out on the top 10. So he will be starting in 11th place with Ryan Mueller in front of him for the reverse top 10. Where's James Scott finished? He's finished in 14th. And our reigning champion, Rian Leonage, has got himself all the way to... Where is he, mate? Can you see him?
He
is down in 35th place, is it? 47th. Okay, we'll check that in the few minutes to go. He's just at the fastest lap too, with a 147.962. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Heat 1 of Round 1 of Season 4 of the V8 Supercars, brought to you by Warren and Brown Tools, Ryan Mueller from PER takes out the heat with a spectacular drive. Very fortunate with the blowing of an engine by Round Leonage, which we haven't seen before. Troy Stone Street from WKMP in 2nd place. Will Morgan from PER in 3rd place. Billy Mole from WKMP in 4th place. That means that Stoney and Billy Mole will be on the right side of the track behind each other, and we will have the 2 Pelicans on the left-hand side of the track behind each other. 5th place will be Will Buchanan. 6th place was Travis Daly. 7th place, Blake Urquhart from PER. 8th place, Ryan Nielsen. Privateer. Luke Page in 9th, John Gallen in 10th. John Gallen, Luke Page will be on the front row for the feature race. In the second row will be Ryan Nielsen and Blake Urquhart. In the third row, David Doodle and Alex Zekas. 5th row will be James Scott and Jax Nova. And, 4th row and 5th row will be... I've just lost it because you switched screens on me. Totally wrong. But anyway, this is how they are. I didn't even realize the screen changed then, James. I just kept going. I was like, oh, hang on a minute. That number's got an extra digit on the left-hand side of it. So reverse top 10, 10th place. Front of the grid is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a tough one for these boys. But the big movers down the back there, we've got War Boys, who's got himself in he's got the worst start out of the 3 fast boys, but got himself in the best position out of those boys as well. So he's in front of Leonage and James Scott on the way through.
Yeah, it was one heck of a recovery try from him. Just the ability to carve his way through the traffic like that. All that traffic is just unbelievable. He's certainly showing why he is the former champion, because you have to have a lot of pace and a lot of skill to carve your way up 30 plus cars. It's just mind-blowing, the ability to have a recovery drive like that.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be more mind-blowing as we approach the the feature for the night too. 3 minutes of warm-up. Let's catch up on some of the goss out in the real world. Let's see, Brad, are you related to Trav? Blake Gallen is John's nephew, recently joined the flock from WKMP. That's right, yeah, Blake's been around SRW before. Go on, Trav. Our boy Romeo did great. Yes, Grandma Lee. Well done, Trav, Mr. Dead. He's a good man, Grandma. We'll like him at Murray Racing. Very fast, very fair and fast. He is a cracker out there, and it's going to be a cracker. What's your prediction, mate? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think that giving our Race 1 winner the opportunity to double up, I think it's definitely a possibility. I also curious to see what Warboys and Scott can do starting a little closer to the front this time around, Warboys especially. So and with having 40 minutes to work with instead of just 20, yeah, I think we're going to be in for one heck of a 40-minute race here.
I think you're spot on, mate. Let's have a look at the tracks for this season, for season 4 of the Warren Brown Tools, and take you viewers through where we're going, what we're doing. We've got Argyle tonight, the International Circuit Layout, a sprint. Then we're followed by Detroit Grand Prix at Belle Isle. So I'm not too sure how a sprint's going to go there. Your thoughts, Mr. Watson?
Oh, boy, there's a lot to be said about that one. That one's going to be a bloodbath, calamity.
Yeah.
And the 40-minute, honestly, this is going to be wild. And I love seeing Thruxton on the schedule as well. It's not a track that a lot of people are familiar with, but those who are love it. It's such a fun track. A lot of elevation change, a lot of high-speed corners. It's just a blast. So I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, Sandown round 3 is going to be a normal run, Thruxton a normal run, so that means 60-minute race. Autodrome Hernandez Rodriguez Nacional sprint. Not familiar with that one. Red Bull Ring Super Sprint, that's going to be 320 minutes. I'm not sure how that's going to go with this amount of cars on that track. Shanson Ring, a 60-minute. Not familiar with that track myself either. WeatherTech Raceway at Laguna Seca. Haven't been there for a while. Love the track. 60-minute race around that's going to be spectacular. And finishing the Enduro out Mount Panorama, which is the 9th and the 12th, 9th of December. It'll be our last race for the V8 Supercars, except for our special event, which will come probably the week after or that following weekend. But I'll tell you what, mate, which one are you going to be looking out for the most out of these?
Much in the same way of Thruxton, Sachsenring is also an underrated track that is a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Laguna Seca, good gracious, all of these cars going through the corkscrew. Oh dear.
That's going to be an absolute cracker. All right, let's rush through these boys. They've got we should have enough time to run through the grid. But reverse top 10, ladies and gentlemen, we had Ryan Mueller take out heat 1 of our race tonight for round 1 of the V8 Supercars. The special place for John Gallen and Luke Page are at the front row. Both capable drivers. We've seen Johnny Gallen do that before. Hopefully he continues and holds that position nicely. Ryan Nielsen is my dark horse in this one. He's a very, very accomplished little driver that's improving very fastly in these series with us. On the second row with Blake Urquhart. Travis Daly on the third row with Will Buchanan. Fourth row, Billy Mole and Will Morgan. That's going to be a tight little battle between those two. Troy Stone Street and Ryan Mueller on the fifth row. These boys are going to be battling it out like crazy to get a great start. Key to the first few corners. Get out nice and clean and get ready for the battle for 40 minutes. Lights are already flashing. A few cars are waiting to get on track. They will be some amazing. War Boys is still out there. He usually waits the last few seconds to get himself out on track, composes himself, gets going. Alex Tzidakis, Jason Douglas, Jax Nova waiting for those boys as well. I'm going to go with Blake War Boys, where we've got Mr. James Scott is 3 places behind him in 14th. The timing clock is just about to hit the 2-minute mark. There's probably another minute to go. The boys usually go. The flashing lights out there. Who's flashing us? Yes. There they are, gritty up. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are green for the Warren Brown V8 Supercars Championship. Round 1, Heat 2 feature race, and they have taken off like a bullet. Blukey Page and John Gallen are flying down the track. Gallen is on the outside, Pagey on the inside. Everyone's come nice and clean. Ryan Nielsen has already got himself in a great position. He's got Gallen on the inside, and looks like he's going to try to take Page. He's taken Page already. Ryan Nielsen has got a fantastic slingshot out of the race. He's pulling away like crazy on these boys, and he needs to get away from the fast guys behind him. All side by side, we've almost got 3 wide coming through there, and the boys are taking it nice and safely. Tulip Racing is rotating around. Looks like Mazzaroli has met his turn with someone giving him a little bit of a nudge from the back of his car. The boys are coming through the last few corners, coming through the lap nice and clean. Nielsen is on fire. Look at him go. 2 wide there, Blanchard. And who's that on there? Buchanan and Mueller. Mueller is making his way through. He has got himself and putting some pressure on the boys. He's got War Boys behind him. Here we go. Coming through, War Boys keeping it nice and clean. Making a nice effort there. We've got the boys coming in front of them nice. Everyone has got themselves a nice go. Oh, having a bit of a look there. Mueller is having a look, but he's going to open it up for him. Not, he's not. Okay, so we've had car 15 given a black and white warning flag for comms use. We are there for racing, not for conversation. I can hear a ooh. Is there a ah?
Yeah, one of the WKMP cars getting involved with one of the EWT cars.
All right, Ryan Nielsen has just set the fastest lap of the 152.3, so he is on fire out there and gapping it down to 1 second already on Urquhart. Urquhart has got Lukey Pro on the back of him. Look at Gallen coming through there, making sure he's keeping his elbows out and going for it nicely. 2 places behind him is Ryan Mueller and Will Buchanan. Buchanan's in that purple car. He's having a look to see where he can go. He can't go most places. He's going to take the outside line. We're almost 3 wide here. They are all giving each other lots of space. Great little turn there. War Boys is behind them as well. A little bit of smoking gun behind those guys in the pack because they all slowed down real quickly, but a fantastic run through. Look at War Boys has followed him through bumper to bumper. Gallen has got nowhere to go because War Boys is just taking that spot. Look at War Boys. 1, 2, 3 Pelicans all the way around him. Great work here.
Incredible. That's just incredible. He is already demonstrating that pace. Already
He is a weapon. He's won 3 titles here, so he's he's definitely no slouch, and it's good to see him battling it at the pointy end already. Ryan Leonard is up 19 places. He's working his way through. Why is he a lap down? I'm not sure. It might be my SDK doing some funny things. I'll get Cobes to check to see what's going on there. He's sitting in 24th. Okay, so that's just my system is not giving me the right information. So that's a good thing for him. Bad thing for me. On the bottom screen, we have got the boys going for it. War Boys as well, having more fun. He seems to be stealing the limelight at the moment because he is coming through the pack at extraordinary pace. Ryan Mueller is having a sniff as well. Ooh, lap 15, car 15, instant responsibility to drive through for an instant he was involved in. I think that was Stevie Martin. My memory serves me correctly.
Correct.
Look at this. These boys are doing some cracking moves here and getting right up and close and personal with each other. Mueller is keeping Blake Warbur's behind him very, very closely. Very closely, not giving him much room at all. Who we got there at the moment in that flashy green? I can't quite see that car riding on it. Tim Miles, nice flashy. Reg James, Reg James Grundy. Reg James coming through. WKMP battle down the bottom screen is between War Boys and Ryan Mueller. Mueller has got his elbows out and not letting him through. James Scott, he's got himself behind Will Morgan, who is behind Blake War Boys. So those boys are fighting it through. You've got a battle there of Billy Mole, who's the plug, followed by Buchanan, Mueller, War Boys, Morgan, and Scott, all looking at some big points. Ooh, 333, incident responsibility, lap 2, turn 1 by Troy Dooley. He's got
who's that spinning?
Oh, that's Johnny Gallen by the look of it.
Ah.
Puff of smoke. I'm just glad it wasn't a blown engine.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully,
that.
like Gallen
What's going on there? What's going on right there? Why is he pulling over? Has he got engine problems at the moment?
He looks
like he's got some damage. Who is that? He's called it. He's called it. Jeremy Bush. Okay, so Jeremy Bush has pulled over and driven like that and got out of the way because his PC is struggling to maintain. Oh, there wasn't contact at all. That might have been a bit of net code that just made him rotate. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of room there. Did Di hit the gears down there and she had Lukey Crum behind her? We'll see what the story is there. But yeah, so Bush is pulled out. PC is cracked it at him and he is pulled over to avoid any contact for other drivers. And we go here. James Scott has got himself around Will Morgan. He has just set the fastest lap of the 1:48.738. He's got himself in 8th place behind Blake Warboys. Ryan Mueller has still got himself out in front, and Will Blanchard is Buchanan. Oh man, I'm starting. It's only round one. I've already started. Will Buchanan is doing extremely well, keeping Mueller behind him too. Here we go. War Boys and Scott side by side as they come down the hill. Scott has taken him under brakes and come through. Oh, the purple
Stoney.
car. I'm not sure who that is. Troy Stone Street, by the look of it, has come down that hill. And his rear end has given way, but he might have had a bit of help there as well.
No, I think he money shifted. He's got a meatball. Yeah,
he's blown his engine. And it's locked up as he's coming down the hill. Oh, no. Safety car has been called. Safety car has been called. Whew. A few questions out there. What's happened to Brandon Levin? Looks like Brandon Levin might have had an incident or something, and I don't think he's come back out on track by the look of it. Who else we got? That's from Pendo. Greg Barber, 45, had PC issues. Yeah, that's what we sort of gathered. But thank you, Barbs. Barbs, who had an amazing time at Singapore for the Grand Prix. Lucky man. Safety car should be out there catching the front of the grid. We have got ourselves a cracker of a race. Ryan Nielsen has been probably not wanting me to talk about him driving because he wanted the Moz, but he has been having an absolute cracker out there and leading it out from Urquhart and Page and Billy Mole and Ryan Mueller. So he would be cursing that the safety car is in there and get a bunch of them all up again. But he has gone in pits, so is Urquhart, so is Pro. Buchanan, James Scott as well has gone in. Warboys has gone in too. Douglas has gone in. They're all going in. So Mueller has got himself track position at the moment. Will he stay out there or will he pit?
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I wonder if everyone can make it on fuel. I don't think so. Do we happen to have the fuel numbers on hand?
I think if they're going in now, they'll do a lap or two under safety car. I think this is the point to do it if they're going to do it. That was nearly contact coming out of the pits then. They know that they need to give way to try. Look at these ghosting inside each other. The car behind, Douglas needs to slow down. If he comes out through there like that, he is going to cop it. Also, that car just there, just ghosted into the other one. You're not allowed to do that. You shouldn't be ghosting into each other. Okay. There is no dispute on the order of the drivers at the moment. So we've got Ryan Mueller. Hang on. All right. So the instruction in Marseille just then was during the green when they go, just to keep the comms clear for the first half to 2/3 of the track, just so they can monitor any issues that are coming through and there's not a enclave of messages coming through all at one go, so they can't miss someone wanting to tow or something along those lines. But we have got Ryan Mueller, who stayed out, who hasn't pitted. The top 8 have not pitted, and they are out there at the moment. So we've got Ryan Mueller, Will Morgan, Travis Daly, John Gallen, Chris Blanchard, Peter Pav, Chris Tomlin, Brandon Levin, Martin Lepsky, and Ryan. Yeah, Martin Lepsky is the last one that's pitted. Ryan Nielsen pitted, and he is the positionally he would be the lead car if these boys once they go into pits. But 27 minutes left. Pit exit is just closed, so anyone who's in there at the moment is going to have to wait for the hole. length of cars to come through. Stoney is still in there. He's working on his engine by the look of it. He's down 2.5 minutes on the ball for the moment. You can just see him there. Safety car is going to come in at the end of this lap. Okay, so a few boys are coming in that were on that lead lap without a pit. It's going to be a sprint to the end, mate. It's going to be a sprint to the end.
Yeah, we're almost going to have another sprint, another natural sprint.
Yep.
Someone's trying
to talk. Did you hear who that was?
Yeah, I heard someone was trying to talk, but I couldn't.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of boys have had some PC issues as well with the amount of cars that are around on track. And this car is a massive drain on the PC. This track is a massive drain on the PC as well, with all the details on the track. I did an update, 1.8 gig just for the track.
Marty Hughes, his quality is dropping fast. Oh, he's gone. And he disconnected before he dropped.
All right, well, safety car will be going in. Will these boys in the front make it all the way? Oh, I really doubt it, to be honest. But Mueller and Williams in a great position because Daly and Gallen aren't as fast as him, as those two. If they can get themselves out and about and try to gain some time away from the pack, they might be able to get back in the pits and back out in a really good position. Fastest man on track at the moment is a 1:48.738, which is James Scott. There we go. Safety car is making his way back in. Ooh, 25 minutes, viewers. If you want to see someone out there on track, let us know. If you're following a team, let us know. We would love to be able to share the second camera with you as well. This is the Warren and Brown V8 Supercars Championship Round 1 feature race. Ryan Mueller took the feature, the first heat of the night, of the race tonight, and he's got himself in a lead position again with his teammate Will Morgan, who has been his shadow all night. Maybe we'll have to start calling him the Shadow. Safety car's in. All right, here we go. Mueller's got control. When will he go? Is he going to put the
there he goes
down? Here he's gone straight out of that corner. Look at him go. I'm not even sure if he's let his teammate know that he's going. He's just gone. He's got himself 4/10 already off the bat. Have a look at them all opening up nice and wide, trying to have a look at the first corner. Already some drivers having a bit of a sniff to see if they can get through. Oh, is that Tomlin coming through? That's Daly as Tomlin's Peter Pav. Ryan Nielsen has got himself in a great position already.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What's he doing trying to re-enter there, man? I know he got some bit of extra love and that pushed him back on the track, but I think he's taken out some big boys in that.
Yeah.
Yep, James Scott suffered out of that one, man. He's dropped down a few more places, so I think he managed to avoid the issue.
Oh,
515 has called something in. I'm not sure. John Van Ree has called that one in. Man, that was not a very good start off the bat. James Scott has lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places behind the boys. I'm not sure what happened. If we can have a look at that, it'd be awesome. The boys are coming through quite easily at the front.
Yeah, someone made kind of a late spin to make it 3 wide there, and it just wasn't gonna work. And one of the Pelican cars got turned around right into, I think, one of the new drivers, Buchanan, and Buchanan just spun right in front and got T-boned by poor Michael Quash. Unfortunately, he quashed.
He did quash. Well, he's back. He's out on track, so he hasn't lost a lot of places. So I think it was more of an avoidance thing for James Scott. Let's have a look. He's on the outside there. There's an incident. There's
another parking lot in that corner again right now.
Oh, look at that. Oh, don't move, boys. Don't move. Oh, that's a lot of places lost by a lot of those boys. But a lot of them came in. Oh, who's that? Travis Daly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
looks like
turned around.
All right. I see. Just time to stand by all comms. Oh, he's broke. I think that'd be on Travis, that one. That lace. Oh, don't move, Trav. Don't move.
Yeah. I was surprised at how early through the binders on.
He broke real early. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Yeah. He actually moved and hit another car. So I would say he's going to get himself a drive-through for not holding brakes for that. Here we go. Car 82 restart breach.
Patterson.
Who is that?
Oliver Patterson.
So he is moved past a car before the race control. Oh. Jace Douglas is coming in as well.
Oh, man. And then almost got involved in another incident.
They're flying at the moment. Look at Mueller and Morgan.
Oh.
They've done exactly what I said they were going to do. 4 seconds ahead of these guys. So they are going to try to get as much time as possible so they can get back in the pits and take advantage of this free air. There's Oliver Patterson doing his drive-through at the moment. So both of them are flying at an epic rate.
Big defensive move. James Scott getting almost blocked down into the wall by one of the Murray cars. Oh, no, there's contact. Tomlin, what a save. Oh, man, everything is happening
That mid-pack
right now.
is not somewhere you want to be at the moment, I'll tell you right now. For drivers like James Scott at the moment, he's out in the middle of that pack where he's got some boys out there that are really playing rough. Not playing rough, but they're battling like crazy, and he's caught up in the middle of it. Billy Mole's caught up in the big back of there as well.
Fight. This is an absolute rock fight. They are just throwing stones at each other. This is wild.
Someone. Who's that? Oh, Van Ray. I think Van Ray pulled the plug just then. I'm not sure who it was in the pits. He's gone. I think he's done. He's had too much repairs. Rian Leonage, gents, up 38 places in 9th place, has got himself in a spectacular position, 2 spots away from Blake Warboys. The battle is going to go all the way. That car's cooked, mate. I don't even know why. Trying to get back on the track, Alan. Okay, that was racing, and I can't remember the numbers, but we'll go forward as we see John Gallen side by side there with James Scott, both of them using the full width of the track as they can, and Gallen all the way out the back of him. Look at the confidence in Gallen. He's got the car in front of him, blocking him a little bit. They can't go right through. That car in front of him is Billy Mole and his blue WKMP car. But James Scott, look at the pace coming out of these boys through these corners.
Man, Urquhart got a little sideways through, I think, turn 3. Man, turn 3 has been calamity corner this time around. In the sprint, it was right here that all the chaos was happening. But turn 3, everything has happened.
Yeah, it's been full on. Round Leonard just set the fastest lap of the 1:48.735 in his last lap, and he is 3/10 off the back of Jack's Pro. But this battle here, Leon Amos, he's got the boys all the way around him too. We've got so many people out here that we haven't been able to show tonight, but if you want to know who they are, let us know. SRB, who's that? That's Nielsen. Is that Nielsen's on the SRB? No. Amos, that's it. Yep. There he is, SRB. It looks like an SR3. Oh, did I just do that? Here we go. Here we go. Amos is on the outside of a WKMP. 350. Oh. Well, so 350 got a black and white warning for minimal contact on his spin, not holding his brakes. And who was the other car? Was that a penalty for the other car? Oh, Sattler. Going out in the dirt in his Kumo tyres beast. Ryan Mueller and Will Morgan are up 5/10 on Brandon Levin. Brandon Levin is in third place at the moment and needing some fuel soon, I would assume. Blake Gallen nearly fully rotated all on his own just then and got out of the way, which was a great move on his behalf. War Boys in 7th place. Rian Leonage in 8th. So Rian is slowly catching War Boys in a epic little race, which is going to come to fruition in the next 5 minutes, if not sooner. But the question is, the top 4 have still not pitted.
Yeah, I'm curious on how the strategy is going to work out. It's not the one I would have employed, so I don't know how well it's going to work. I really don't think it's going to work out all that well, but what do I really know?
We just never know, because some of these boys are amazing fuel savers as well. So it'd be interesting to see how they how it comes out of fruition as they go through. I can't even see. SDK is doing some crazy things. I can't even see Leon Amos on track at the moment. Chris, is that Chris Tomlin requesting a tow? Oh.
Yeah, that's other Chris Tomlin.
2 of them. He's free to tow, so he's out of there. Out of there. Okay. As the battle continues, look at these boys. Look at the gap. Look, you can't even see the other cars at the moment. They're doing a cracking job. They are just about 6 seconds away. Where are they? If they want to come out. Oh, Blake Warboy just passed and Leonage are having a bit of a stouch. They're just about to pass each other, two very, very fast lads looking at each other at the moment. Leonage having a look at the inside line. Will he go for it? He won't. Blake has done a beautiful line there, covering the line for entry very nicely. Very hard man to pass when he's behind the wheel. In front of them, we have got Blake Urquhart and then Ryan Nielsen, who's had an absolute cracker night tonight.
Contact with War Boys and Leonage. And, you know, James Scott is only like a second and a half behind these two as well.
Yeah, he's done well to catch up to them, big time. Here we have got rear view of Blake Urquhart's car. We've got War Boys in the green car and Ryan Leonage following him very, very closely. At the moment, the gap between those two are 2/10. That's how close they are. The fight is going to be tough all the way through. We have got 14 minutes left, people. This is a sprint race now. Leonage is showing him that he is there and putting the pressure on at every apex that he can. In the meantime, Ryan Mueller and Will Morgan are still going for it, still have not going through the pits. Look at this view. Yeah, nice little burn down the main straight. There's not a lot gained there from the toe at all. He must have had not a crash hot exit through the final corner, but he's brought it back into scope very, very quickly. Oh, he's got up on the inside. He's got a blocker in there as well. Will he get all the way through? No, unfortunately not. That was a moment. Blake Urquhart's exit out of that corner really cost Leonage then. If he could have got a great exit. Oh, look at the swapping.
Oh.
Leonage has gone on the inside. Blake's gone on the outside. And Buchanan's there. They've nearly gone 3. The exits are what's killing these boys at the moment. That is some cracking driving there. Look at the pace on Rian behind him at the moment. He's putting some mega pressure there on Blake.
And look who's just arrived.
Oh, James Scott has just entered stage left, tapping them on the shoulder. The slightest gap between these boys is going to be very interesting. Scott goes a little bit wider, gets his car rotated a little bit earlier. He has got these boys measured up. He's been watching them for a few laps. Oh, look at that. Oh, who is that? That's Urquhart. That's nearly got in the way, but these boys, Leonard takes a switch from left to right. I think he had to close that very quickly because James Scott was there, and if he didn't, he would have been pushed out of position. But these three here is the battle of the night. This is going to be cracking the way through. Ryan Mule and Brandon Levin have gone through the pits. I'm going to take it on to show us where Mueller is at the moment. There he is at the pits. You can just see him through. Brandon Levin has followed him in. Where will these boys come out? The fight is going to be tough at the pointy end. These guys are coming around the final corner. How close is this? Blake Urquhart is the cork in the bottle at the moment, gents. He is got Chris Blanchard 5 tenths in front of him, but he is literally stopping them all the way through. War Boys is keeping the elbows out. He's not letting Leonard's breathe at all, but Scott's in the back of him, so Leonard's got to be very careful where he puts his car when he has a move on the back of War Boys, because if he leaves the gap open for too long, James Scott will be in there like Flynn, Errol Flynn. Okay, so Cobes is telling us that Urquhart's definitely fuel saving.
Oh, look at Leonard!
Oh, he's been blocked out. He's got himself in a... Oh, I tell you what. Not much he can do. Oh, Scott's got himself on the inside. He's got on the inside. No! That was a daring move, but I paid off for nobody. I'll tell you what, it was lucky that it didn't go sideways there, because he had to have a go. The opening was there, but I think it was a little bit late. But War Boys managed to correct that car up, and Rian behind him. So they are in the same positions as they go through. What have we got left of time? We have got 10 minutes exactly. Here we go. Nielsen. Sorry, who's that? That's Morgan's gone in. Leonard has gone in for a second pit.
Yeah, that was the only thing that was going to make Mueller and Co.'s strategy make sense, is that if everyone else was still going to have to make one more stop, because then you're just really throwing it away at that point. But you see, everyone is having to make a final stop, or at least Leonage and a few others. So the important...
Yeah, I really thought they had enough at going in at the 30-minute mark, and then 2 more minutes with the safety car, 28 minutes. I thought they would have had enough, but maybe it's the length of the track that hasn't allowed it, and the ferocity of the pace tonight as well. So that's brought... See, this is the thing. Blake Warboys is an amazing...
Oh, my goodness! Oh, wow, that was nearly a really bad incident. David Duddle got hung up with someone, couldn't quite tell who it was, and they both just spun right through the hairpin. And my goodness, if there was cars there, that would have been... Yeah, like it just flying through.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that teammates? Was that Stone Street and one of his teammates?
I think you're right. It is.
Yeah, teammates. They got stuck into it. Oh, that was so close. Look at that. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, epic move. I'll tell you what, the tyres may be cooling down as well coming out of the pits, because it's getting dark out there, and I'm not sure what the track temperature is at the moment. But we have got something special going on here, because War Boys is on the black. He is just about to pass Blake Urquhart, having a good crack on the inside. He's got on the inside of him. He's made sure He's got the move done, and look at James Scott behind them as well. Oh, look at the work from Urquhart. He's not letting that go. Make sure he's out wide. He's going to tuck in behind him, keeping the pace on. Okay, so these boys, what are you going to see out of these guys is that Blake Warboys is an amazing fuel saver. He is amazing at it. If out of these guys, he's the one I'd pick that wouldn't need to pit again. Clutterbuck's out there. Now you've got James Scott behind Urquhart now. Urquhart's going to be holding him up for a while. Where is Leonage after that pit? He's down into 16th place. So we will yet to see how many more we'll need to pit.
Yeah, and Mueller's ahead of Leonage, hanging out in P10 right now. Just depends on. Oh, wow!
Nicely just slid right through like flying a dog. Oh,
he kicks it back.
Oh, the over-under did not work. He came straight back at him.
Yeah. What a little
bit of movie. Here it is again. Scott's taking the inside line. Nicely done. Over and under. The pace has come through, but he's just come straight back at him. Oh,
absolutely
nicely done.
Textbook from Blake. Yeah. That is nifty.
Blake Urquhart's come into this series with a great bit of pace tonight and showing that he can mix it with the boys big time. Ryan Mueller has just set the fastest lap, the 1:48.266. So great work there. Where will this all finish up? These boys have all pitted. Scotty Weston still not pitted. 039 and 044.
Oh no! Oh!
039 post-race penalty. That is Martin Lipsky kissing that wall of death and leaving body panels everywhere. Ryan Nielsen having a cracking night tonight. Way to open up the series tonight. Really well done. He is sitting in the front of the grid at the moment. He's got Warboys right behind him, putting the pressure on. Warboys has shown his true grit out there and driven like a man possessed. Can't miss the fact that Stevie Banks in 9th place is up 37 places.
Wow.
Yeah. Cracking work there. Cracking work. Why is it such a big number? Because the grid is full. 49, 50 cars on track tonight. It's a bit hard tonight, mate. I must admit, there's a lot of new liveries, a lot of new cars. So, Johnny Gallen.
No! Oh!
Just, look at that. The wiggles there by Clutterbuck, I think that was. Coming through. Here's Marty Hughes. Oh, there he goes. He disappeared. Yeah. So we have got down to the last 4.5 minutes. We've got Ryan Nielsen leading Blake Warboys. Neither of them have done their second pit. Warboys on the outside line, Nielsen on the inside line, braking a little bit later. Is he going to be able to get out in front and hold it tight to stop Warboys coming through? He has managed to hold that line quite nicely, and Warboys did not see a gap coming through, but Warboys' pace coming through that double right-hander has been absolutely bullet fast. Look at the pressure on this guy.
No kidding.
He is doing an absolute cracking job. And Ryan Nielsen is doing an exceptional job defending as well from a champion like that. On the bottom camera, we have got Ryan Mueller.
Here he is.
Oh, bit of love. He's making it done. Is he going to be able to hold it? Still side by side. Oh,
my goodness.
Oh, what a great bit of move there. Ryan Nielsen just took a little bit too much pace into that corner. He couldn't quite get the car rotated around to block the path. But here we go. Blake Warboys. He's got himself back after a poor qualifying. He got himself to 11th position, just missing out the pole position for the reverse top 10. And he's got himself all the way through up 10 places. It's taken him 37 minutes, but he's done it.
WKMP friendly fire. Wow.
Eddie Toff.
And poor Rob Baxter was the on the receiving end of it.
There we go. Banksy and another great drive by Banksy. Up 36 positions, mate. Round Leonard up 35. Some critical points. Ryan Nielsen's in the pits.
Oh, wow. Tim Miles just got sent as well. No, Ryan Nielsen on pit lane.
Yep, Nielsen's in there. Where's he going to come out? Is that a cracking night tonight? Will there be a heap of cars pitting? Will it be? Look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. That was so close. Oh, Miles. He's missed one car and got straight into the other one and copped him nicely. Who was that gave him a bit of a heave-ho?
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell which WKMP car that was. I don't think so.
It's a bit hard to tell, viewers. We are first week back in the cars. A lot of cars have changed liveries, so it's a bit hard to tell who's who in the zoo. But we will get there.
Banks just spun. Steven Banks spinning in the hairpin.
Banks, you'll be cursing. Well, we are down. We are down to the last minute. Have we seen the white flaggers yet? No. So Ryan Mueller and Will Morgan staying out and not going. Oh, there's Banksy. Not going in when everyone has cost them critical positions at the moment. So they are in 7th and 8th place, assuming that the guys in front of them don't have to pit again. We've had a couple that have pitted twice, but not a lot. I haven't seen the white flag yet. Jackson's going in the pits as well. War Boys is on cruise control at the moment. There's the white flag. There is the white flag. And just as Ryan Mueller's crossed it, I can see him on the bottom screen. He's got the white flag as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have round one of the Warren & Brown Tools V8 Supercar Championship on a Tuesday night. We've had our first heat, and that was won by Ryan Mueller, who's now in 5th place with the fastest lap of the 1:48.286. He would probably be the round winner tonight at this point, especially with the fastest lap. James Scott has just got round him as well in 5th place. But the leader out there, back after a season off, is Mr. Blake Warboys. Up 10 places, missed out on the podium top 10 reverse, is in the pinnacle position. 6 seconds away from Blake Urquhart after passing him in 2nd place. Billy Mole is in 3rd place, 1 second behind Blake Urquhart. Luke Bro Page is, it almost sounds like a gas, is in 4th place, further 1.5 seconds behind. James Scott, 3 seconds behind him in 5th. Ryan Mueller, our heat winner this evening, is in 6th place. Ryan Leonard up 40 places in 7th place. Here we go.
Damn.
No more pits by the look of it.
Oh, wow. There's another incident with Steven Banks. Oh, and he's backed into the wall.
Oh, not looking good there. Race is just finishing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warren & Brown feature race has been taken out by Blake Warboys by WKMP. What a spectacular drive all the way from 10th place. In 2nd place brings us Blake Urquhart. In 3rd place, Billy Mole for WKMP. Luke Page in 4th. Ryan Mueller, our heat winner, comes across the line in 5th place. James Scott, one of our championship contenders from season 3, has got himself in 6th place. And Ryan Leonard, our winning champion from season 3, is up 40 places in 7th place to start for round 1. Jacob Trainer has got himself, I believe, in 8th place, and Ryan Nielsen in 9th place. Will Morgan, Chris Blanchard, they just changed on me, in 10th. and they are still changing. Scotty Weston in 11th. What a cracking race tonight. Looks like a couple of Pelicans running into each other. No, they're lining up for a photo opportunity by the look of it. There is a fair few of them, that's for sure. Here we go. 21st place, Chris Tomlin. 22nd, Tim Miles. Stevie Bank in 3rd place. Will Morgan in 24th. Liam Amos in 25th. Pete Sattler, 26th. Reg James, 27th. David Dunnell in 28th. Mason Martin in 29th. Jordan Williams in 35th place. We've got a lot of WKMPs, a lot of PRs, and a lot of cars on track, full stop. In 31st place is Robbie Baxter. Andrew Cowan from Performance Sim Racing in 32nd. Travis Daly in 33rd place. 34th place is Troy Dooley from Performance Sim Racing. 36th place is Oliver Patterson. 35th place, Oliver Patterson. 36th place is Will Buchanan. 37th, Michael Quash. 38th, John Gallen. 39th, Stevie Martin. 40th, Troy Stonestreet. In 45th place is Blake Gallen. In 42nd, Marty Hughes from PER. 43rd, Alan Mazzaroli from Tulip Racing. 44th, Jeremy Bush. And 45th, Martin Lipsky from Tulip Racing. 46th place, Aaron Smith. 47th, Chris Tomlin. 48th, John Van Ray from WKMP. And our safety car driver tonight was Kevin Wakefield, and Matthew Day is 22 laps down, so he would have pulled out at one point. Let's see who is our Pro-Am champion tonight. That's going to be the one that we don't know, and we haven't really focused on the minor titles tonight because we're still getting used to which car is who car and whose car is what car. So we will get through to that. Can we see the main scoreboard? Yep, let's see who was the winner of the Pro-Ams and who was the winner of the Ams tonight.
I believe the Pro-Am winner is Blake Urquhart, and the winner of the AMs is Scotty Weston, who also are on the podium in P2 and P10 respectively.
Nice. All right, so who we got in the booth tonight, gents, for the final part of this? The green room is still empty.
Well, Steve was abducted by aliens or something. Oh, look, he's back.
I don't know what happened then. My Mac decided to throw me out of the room. I'm like, what the? So we got Blake Urquhart. Blake Warboy is the winner for tonight. Blake Urquhart came in second, and Billy Mole came in third. Blake Urquhart is the Pro-Am winner. And in the AMS winner is Scotty Weston. So we'll need Scotty Weston up into the room. Then Billy Mole, Blake Urquhart, and Blake Warboys. So Urky's there at the moment. Warboys is there at the moment. We're waiting for Scotty Weston. Surely he's not going to make us wait, is he? What an absolute stellar run. What's your thoughts, mate, as we wait for these boys to come through? Billy Mole's in there as well. We're just waiting for Scotty Weston from EWT to get out there. The boys from the Pelicans are all in one big little gaggle of Pelicans on the back corners doing a little bit of a burnout session on their own, which looks pretty cool on the bottom screen. They're having a great bit of fun. I'm just seeing if I can change the camera angles. Oh, no, they disappeared on me.
Yeah, this night of racing was incredible. Wow. Did they put on a show tonight?
They did, didn't they? They're still putting on a show. How many Pelicans in this track? Actually, well, Scotty Weston isn't there any moment, so let's just go on to We'll start with Billy Mole. Erky is the Pro-Am winner anyway. Let's get Billy Mole in here and start the proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, third place for the feature race of round 1 of season 4 of the Warren & Brown V8 Supercars. A young lad that, he's not really that young anymore, mate, but it was away for some of last season and back with a killer start in third place. Billy Mole, welcome back to the booth, mate. How are you and how was that?
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, it was a bit stressful. Like that fuel was very tight at the end. I had a spin. I don't know if you guys saw that. But yeah, that probably cost me second, but that's fine. I'm still happy with podium, especially missing a few races last season.
Yeah, it was a tough season last season. And I'll tell you what, looking at it now, if you don't qualify well, you're going to get stuck in a hell of a lot of traffic, that's for sure. And we saw tonight that it's not easy traffic to get through, except for the legend that sits there on the top step tonight, who's had an epic run. Mate, how was it out there with all the cars that were out there? Like the traffic was huge. Looks like there wasn't a lot of incidents apart from cars spinning themselves.
Yeah, it was kind of carnage, but most people were right. I don't know about because I wasn't really around it too much except that restart, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, my qualifying, I'm actually struggling because I'm trying to heel and toe this now from now on. So,
what's going on there, mate?
I'm trying to find something, but yeah, so that's why I qualified probably pretty bad because trying to get used to that's very hard. Yeah.
So you've gone. Who's talked to you in the lap, Blake?
Oh, I kind of on myself and a few other mates I was talking to who does it every now and then, like fuel save races and that. I thought I'll try it. I've adjusted my pedals and yeah, it doesn't feel it feels nice. I just got to find pace with it.
Get the coordination going and make it like it's second nature without focusing on it.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I'll keep doing that. I'll run scopes with it this week and just keep all season and hopefully I can go just make it what I do. Just make natural.
Yeah, that's the key. That's how you got to get the pace out of it. That's for sure. Few WKMP, few new members in the team as well, which is good to see. I think WKMP and the Pelicans have got the biggest teams in the grid at this point, which is really good to see. Are we going to see a full season out of this one, mate, or you've got work commitments in life that's going to get in the way?
I think I can make most. There might probably be one or two I'll miss, but I'm pretty sure I can make all of them, hopefully. That's what I'm trying to do anyway.
Well, you've got a bit of catching up to do, mate. You and Mr. Mueller were head-to-head pretty much for Season 2 and Season 1. And he's got some amazing pace in the last season while you were away, mate. So you've got a bit of work to do.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's fine. I can get back up there. I know I can. I've got the pace. I just got to put it all together. And yeah, so hopefully doing a lot more racing again.
I know you can, mate. You know that I love yelling out Billy Mole when I'm commentating. So you'll be at the pointy end. I know you will. Congratulations on a cracking start to the season, mate. And who does Mr. Billy Mole help him get on track?
Yeah, Wodonga Carton Parts, Croc Promotion, Cars Australia, Stone Street Plumbing, Super Sheep Auto, Rebel Sports, BCF, MacPack, Pool Guys Adelaide, LGC Images, Dave 37 Racing, Woolboys Motorsport, Send It, Don't Bend It, AMP Air, M1 Cars, and Picky's Performance and Dyno Tune.
Christ, that list is getting bigger.
Yeah, it's getting very long. Yes.
And well done, mate. You presented it very good, mate. Congratulations on a cracking start to the season, mate. I hope it pans out for you because I can call that Billy Mole name out a bit more. And we'll see you next week for a cracking race again.
Cheers, boys. Talk to you later on.
Cheers, mate. Mr. Watson, do you want me to bring in Mr. Blake Urquhart and you want to interview him?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sirree. Ladies and gentlemen, second place and the Pro-Am winner of the night and second place. Outstanding work here from Blake Urquhart, who's had a bit of hiatus from SOW and back in winning form. Mr. Urquhart, how you doing?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Oh, mate, I'm always great. It's good to see you back out on track and kicking some ass out there. Mr. Watson, my co-commentator tonight, has got a few questions for you, mate.
Yeah, go for it. Shoot along.
Yeah, first of all, how in the world were you able to stretch the fuel? That was impressive fuel saving from you and a lot of guys up there in the top 5.
To be honest, that's a bit of a hard question to ask. A lot of fucking. Oh, sorry for swearing. Sorry. Shit. Sorry, boys. Um, no, just had to try. Just tried to field save and halfway through the race, and I had to save 3.7. After with a couple of laps into the race after pitting. But yeah, no, really stoked. Really happy to battle War Boys and all the fast boys and finally up the front again. So very stoked and yeah, good race. Can't believe it.
Yeah, that was an absolute bloodbath there between all of you guys. That was some incredible racing and incredible racecraft you displayed. You know, a lot of those guys you were battling, they're champions or near champions. So the fact that you're able to hang with them and hold them off like you did was incredible to watch.
Yeah, no, I was very surprised that I was up with the fast boys, and I didn't do a lot of practice, and I've been having quality issues during the race. That was my first problem in the first race, but I stuck in there and no dramas in the second race. So glad that there was no play ups, and yeah, the car was fast, and yeah, finally up the front with the boys, and yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, and being able to put it on the overall podium as a Pro-Am driver, is this you officially throwing the gauntlet down for the battle for the Pro-Am championship here?
I'm hoping after disappointing of last season, hopefully I can come back and hopefully we can get another PR car in the championship, and yeah, hopefully we can make this car fast, and yeah, hopefully fast every week and be at the front.
Well, it's certainly one heck of a start for you out there. Incredible race. Any sponsors, plugs, and shoutouts you'd like to give?
Yeah, I know a couple. I don't have the thank you list at the moment, but we got one shot. Thanks to all the boys at PR as well for handing the setups through Major's Garage as well. And we got just trying to find all the thank you list. One shot and Lake Edge as well. Beautiful place to go to. And yeah, again, thanks for the boys at PER as well. And hopefully I'll have the thank you list ready for next time I'm on the podium.
It's all good, mate. Nothing embarrassing about that. We know a lot of them already, so that they spend a fair bit of time on camera, so don't be shy. Good luck, mate. Great to see you back on track, and you'll do well at PR. The boys will get around you and keep things moving forward. Good luck for the rest of the season, and see you maybe next round in the booth. Who now knows?
Yeah, hopefully. Thanks, boys, and yeah, hopefully be up here next time. Have a good night,
Excellent,
boys.
mate. Take care of yourself, mate.
You too.
All right, so we are down to the final one for the night. We have got a legend who knows how to win races at SRW, who's at a cracking start of the season, had season 3 off. Top 3 guys that we look at in the points that we see in the last few seasons had a rough start, and so did Mr. Warboys. Welcome to the room, champion. What a way to finish off a round 1 from 10th place, 11th place, I should say, to the top. Steph, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad. A bit tired, but yeah, living the dream.
Oh, hang on. I can hear that tired voice. It resembles a new father with lack of sleep. How's that all going?
Yeah, we got daycare sickness with teething and yeah, lack of sleep. I think I only probably got 2-3 hours last night. So
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice, mate.
yeah, and I start work at bloody 6 o'clock in the mornings now as a manager. So it's a bit full on, but yeah, good
A lot
to
of fun.
get back on the sim, even with very limited practice and stuff. So
Well, you
nice.
struggled to get a hot lap in for the qualies. You just weren't happy with setup. What was going on there?
Yeah, I wasn't overly happy, so I actually used qualifying as more practice just to tune it up a bit more. Sort of trying to focus, find a new direction with the cars.
Yep.
I think, sort of starting to find another direction to go, but still early doors.
Yep. Well, it's actually probably a good night for you to win it, come through, because Rian and James Scott 6th and 7th. Ryan Mueller, who has been an absolute weapon, I think he probably would have taken the round tonight, finished in 5th. You finished in 10th, so the reverse points would have been very close between the two of you. I think it's going to be a tough battle all the way through.
Yeah, it should be good. Like, I think there'll be some rounds where I'll basically just jump in at qualifying due to work or miss. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now short-staffed, so there might be some nights where I can't make it, but we will see how we go. I'll try and make each round and just have some fun. Basically, just want to get back into practice. Got some new sim gear, so learning that as well, and just getting laps for the Pro Series Enduros.
Yeah, cool, mate. Well, you know what, mate? We've seen what you do without practice sometimes. You're still an absolute weapon on track, no matter how much you get. Your passing moves tonight, I think, who was it? Was it Urquhart? You did the over, over, and you both switched a few times through there. Got a bit hairy, but it was very, very close. How was it coming through this pack at the moment? It's not as easy as it used to be.
Nah, like the pace has definitely picked up. Probably a few guys might not have, the spotter turned on or not have like triple screen. So you get up beside them, they just turn in as if you're not there.
Yeah.
But overall the field's getting really strong. It's good that there's broken up into 3 groups now, which is really cool. I think it works well, but definitely a lot harder to get through. So it's good to see. Like, it makes for really close racing. I think a lot more teams are getting on top of this car now, and the race times are getting a lot closer. Still blows out a little bit in qualifying because they are a very hard car to get qualifying right. Seems to be getting close.
Was it much tyre temp change when the lights started going down?
It sort of came back, but it killed my frame rate, so I was stuttering like crazy for the last couple of laps. So it was dropping. Usually I'm at a constant like 120, even more. But I dropped to like 40 frames as soon as the lights came on, so I was a bit worried I'd drop out for a bit. But
hopefully iRacing will lift their game with all these updates they're doing and fix that all up for us, mate. But good to see Bubs keeping you awake, and dadhood is being a challenge, because that way it means that it wasn't just me.
It's definitely a challenge, but worth the challenge, that's for sure.
Oh, 100% it is, mate. Well, it's good to see you back on track, mate. Good to see you to your winning ways. I know that the boys are going to be all chomping at the bits for next round to get some critical points back. Who gets Mr. Blake Warboys out on track and supports your racing, mate?
So thanks to the team. We're growing. We're getting some new drivers in and that sort of stuff. So it's great. So thanks to the team. Wodonga Karts and Parts, Croc Promotion Karts Australia, Stone Street Plumbing, Pool Guys Adelaide, LGC Images, Dave 37 Racing, Boys Motorsport, Send It Don't Bend It, Amp Air, M1 Cars, and Pecky's Performance and Dyno Tuning.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations on a very big return to the top step on the season coming back. I'm looking forward to seeing the battles coming through for the rest of the season. Good luck next week, mate, and give the little one a hug for me, mate, and see you next round.
Too easy. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Blake Warboys taking out the feature race for round 1 of season 4 of the Warren and Brown V8 Supercar series. Mr. Watson, how was that for a starter?
Oh, that was one heck of a way to start off the season. Oh, man. Crazy incidents, crazy battles, some absolutely incredible racecraft on display. And, the tops of the series just going at it for the win once again is just incredible to watch.
Yeah, true. The fun out there is going to get hotter and hotter. So I'm looking forward to every move. Great way to start the season. Goosebumps have gone. But I think the challenge for me and you is get to know some of these new drivers and some of the new liveries out there. It was a bit tough tonight with the new cars and the liveries and that, and SDK not really helping us any bit that it could, but I'm sure we'll get around it. Next round, where are we at next round? can't remember.
Belle Isle, that's right.
Oh my God. What? Oh no. My thoughts went from a real high, awesome, can't wait for round 2 to, oh my God, we're at Belle Isle next round. Well, you know what? It is what it is. I'm sure these boys will make it exciting and we'll have a blast. Well, let's call it a night. Thank you, Mr. Watson and Kobe in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, we have started season 4. We are on track 4 nights a week. If you are wanting to do some racing, we still have some places left, not in the V8 Supercars on Tuesday nights. That is full. You can get on the standby list, and that's about it. We're at Belle Isle next week at 7:50. Join us for that show. Tomorrow night, we are doing the mozaracing Super Formula Lights. That is opening up its series tomorrow night at 7:50 Australian Daylight Savings Time. And then we are at the Warren and Brown GR86. Both those leagues still have some spots left, and they are crackers. There's some very, very fast boys in both those. And then our new Sunday night's Warren and Brown GT3 Challenge. That is filling up like hotcakes. We are at about 35 drivers already on that. The 86s are just under 40, and the same with the Super Formula Lights. So get out there and have some fun. And if you want to race against me, I'll be on track Sunday nights because we're not broadcasting it just yet. We're looking for a new naming right sponsor for the GT3 series. If you are interested or you've got family and friends who've got a business who want to support our broadcasts, let us know and we will get humming on it. Thank you, James. Thank you, Kobe. Thank you, viewers. Just like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when we're coming back, and come and join us again tomorrow night for the Moser Racing Super Formula Lights. Thank you all and see you tomorrow.